First, let's see some examples of popular American foods that are banned in Europe. And what is a better place to find them than Walmart, which is the largest retailer? Pork. It is banned because it contains growth hormone ractopamine. Why farmers use this hormone? To make animals grow faster and bigger. Oh, but look at this meat. It seems like a great product. Premium, hand selected, hand trimmed. It doesn't matter. The EU has zero tolerance toward this hormone because it may contribute to cardiovascular disease, muscle tremors, problems with nervous system, and other concerns. Crackers, for example, Ritz. Most of them are banned because they contain partially hydrogenated oils, which are trans fats. Why industry uses trans fats? To extend the storage time. Why Europe bans these products? Because they accumulate in your arteries, potentially causing heart attacks and strokes. Oh, but wait! In the US, trans fats are totally banned since 2020. And look, the label says zero trans fats. Then what is the problem? What's going on here? The problem is that in the US, if a product has less than half gram of trans fats per serving, then it can be labeled zero trans fats. European countries impose stricter standards. That is why the crackers are banned. But we are not done here. These crackers come with mystery. They contain a bioengineered ingredient. What is it? Sounds fancy, but is it healthy? And look at the presentation of some crackers and how industry manipulates your brain. They can be extra toasty. And they support sport, wink wink health. So, if you buy them, you support sport and health. Not to mention that you could win a trip. In the list of ingredients, you might notice some strange chemicals like TBHQ, but apparently this is a good thing. It is for freshness, dummy. Coffee mate. Popular in the US, creamer is banned for the same reason as crackers, trans fats. And similar to crackers, and for the same reasons, the label says that the creamer has zero trans fats. So deceiving. Ironically, the creamer is made by the famous European company, Nestle, located in Switzerland. But you can't buy it in Switzerland. I have family there, and before I visited them, they used to ask to bring the creamer. We were pissed. How it comes that the product made by a Swiss company is not available in Switzerland? We had no idea. And I'm a biologist, a chemist. Now we know. Frozen dinners. For example, this one. There are so many here, and most of them would be banned in most European countries. Why? Because they contain preservatives, BHA and BHT. Why American industry does it? To extend storage of the food. Why European countries ban them? Because they are suspected carcinogens. In other words, they might cause cancer. And then look at the list of ingredients. Who can read this? And who has patience to read this? I think that there are over 50 ingredients here. Skittles. There is some confusion around this. The information circulating online claims that Skittles are banned because of titanium dioxide. However, look at the ingredients. There is no titanium dioxide here. The industry probably reacted to criticism and removed it. Still, this product is banned in some European countries because of those nice colors. created by synthetic dyes, yellow 5, yellow 6, and red 40. Why does industry use those dyes? To make candies more appealing, so that children eat more of that. Why do some countries ban them? Because those dyes have been linked to allergic reactions and hyperactivity in children. Also, they can be potentially contaminated with cancer-causing chemicals. And again, the product comes with mystery. It contains bioengineered ingredients, not one but several. What are they? Are they safe? Gatorade. Those drinks contain electrolytes and supposed to hydrate you. It sounds like it is a good product, but do you see those yellow and red colors? They are due to artificial dyes, the same ones used in Skittles. So the EU bans Gatorade for the same reason as Skittles. Okay, the last example, bread. Europe has many concerns about it. Here are some of them. First, flour. Often, it is made of genetically modified plants, GMOs, which are banned in Europe. Second, azodicarbamide, which is used as a bleaching agent and flour improver. Why is it banned? It has a potential to cause cancers. Third, potassium bromate. It's commonly added to improve bread structure. It makes bread rise. Why is it banned in Europe? Because it may cause cancer. Also, it can impair the nervous system and damage the kidneys. There are other concerns, but I don't want to bore you. What is clear that there are many concerns about our bread, like about many other products. It seems that most food in this store would be banned in Europe. However, this is just the tip of the iceberg. Analysis published by the Environmental Working Group found that since 2000, the food industry began using 766 new chemicals. Almost 99% of them were not approved by FDA. It means that for the past 2 decades, we began eating over 700 new chemicals without knowing how safe they are. This sounds scary. What's going on here? You would think that our regulation agencies, like FDA, would keep us safe. And they try, but the US and EU have different approaches. The US has this approach. If you think that the product is harmful, then prove it. And if you don't have solid evidence, then it is safe. Let's eat it. And then, even if something is harmful in large amount, small amounts will probably not harm you. The EU, on the other hand, follows a precautionary principle. If there is indication that the substance might be harmful, let's keep away from it until we learn more. Seems like common sense. What happened to one of the favorite American expressions? Better safe than sorry. Why did the US abandon common sense? The reason is the US system, which allows industry to lobby the government. Of course, $1 trillion food industry can buy the most skillful, savvy brains to convince the government of anything. This is almost like legalized corruption. Definitely, American food industry needs to be fixed. Hopefully, the new movement, Make America Healthy Again, can do something about this. Meanwhile, be careful what you eat and don't forget subscribing button.